Ooh, what is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you clicking on the video. Listen, I appreciate you being here, even if you're going to click ahead, even if you're going to skip this whole preamble, even if this is your first time watching, that's okay. I appreciate it. I hope that it's not going to be your last time watching. But today we're going to listen to a little bit of Gene Clark. We're going to listen to the first track off of his album No Other, which was released in 1974. That would be Life's Greatest Fool. Now, quite a bit ago, I was actually gifted the album right here. So I've had it on the top of the pile there waiting. And by pile, I mean stack. Like, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I have my stack of CDs and I shuffle them around so that way I can kind of go through and see if, okay, let's bring this one to the channel. Some of them I listen to myself on my own, and then some of them I save for the channel. So I just figured let's go ahead and get this one. I really enjoy this album cover. I don't know if you guys can see it there on the screen, but I love this kind of collage of different arts. I have never heard of Gene Clark before this, so this will be a good introduction. That's it. I have not looked up his genre. I've specifically opened up the Wikipedia page, as I always do for the album, and then the Genius page where I read the lyrics, but I have not looked at his genres. I have not looked at anything, so I'm going into this completely fresh. Now, I'm just going off of the assumption of the album cover. I'm expecting something jazzy, poppy, maybe a little folk, singer-songwriter. I'm expecting something of that nature. I don't know exactly, but that's at least what's on my mind. I'm gonna go through the CD and the album on my own, just listening and looking at the booklet and everything. But let's go ahead and listen to the first track. This is Life's Greatest Fool. Who could it be? We'll find out.
Some walk out winners of those who've lost. Can it be said at any price this is the cost? Hard is perception, easier is
So man is life's greatest fool. So what we got here with Gene Clark, first of all, I enjoyed the track. Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful singing, beautiful guitar, harmonies galore. It hits every string. Great solos, by the way. So Gene Clark, what I'm getting out of this before I actually look into what genres and other information about him, what I'm getting is almost like a Neil Young kind of folk artist, perhaps. This track, it drew some inspiration in those harmonies from gospel. That was really cool. I would assume maybe he's from the Midwest in the U.S. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to look. Or maybe the West Coast. I would take a guess. Let's go ahead and just look into a little bit of Gene Clark before we move any further. He was an American singer-songwriter and founding member of the Byrds. Ooh, we've just listened to... Did I, forget or just ignore the fact? Did I have a blank space in my mind that he was in the Byrds? Was he in the Byrds when we've listened to him with some of his songs? Probably. He is from California. Look at that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's where he passed away. He was born in Missouri. All right, so I was kind of right with the Midwest thing going on there. Yeah, this is a really nice track. I like the, like I said, those gospel inclusions are very soulful. I like the way that rises the music. It almost gives the music kind of a spiritual essence, which I think in the questioning with the lyrics, you get that. And even looking at the genres that this album at least is attributed, folk rock, country rock, soul, R&B, and gospel, which you definitely get here in beautiful, beautiful lyrics and the veins. And when the music first began, I was thinking, okay, he's a country artist. But that then as it went on and on, it did seem to take a more folk route. Now, I'm still unsure what exactly the difference is between country and folk, but it's sometimes one of those things that when you hear it, you just know. You know? I can't explain it, and I'm not going to try to in my ignorance, but it's just one of those things you know. Let me pull the song back up here really quick. I really like the way it begins, but let me pull it to the verse. Also, as I was looking in the personnel on the book, or not the book, but the booklet, see, he reminds me of Neil Young a little bit here, even though I haven't listened to a lot of Neil Young. But here in the booklet, I was looking through the personnel, and you got Lee Sklar on the bass. Has he played on, everything? He's played in everything, with everybody. He's a chameleon. He's almost like Stan Lee cameoing in, Marvel movies. He's the Stan Lee of music. He just shows up everywhere when it comes to bass. But some of his runs that he includes in here are very, very beautiful. Moving on, here's those gospel harmonies with the bass. Sounds wonderful. Now, because I don't know, Gene Clark, obviously I'm assuming he's singing, but does he also play the guitar here? Let me just pull down to the personal so I can make sure I speak right. Yeah, so he is, of course, the lead vocalist and guitar player. You also have, it seems, at least 3 other guitar players on here. Jerry McGee, Jesse Ed Davis, and Stephen Bruton. So it seems that they're all getting a little bit of a spot here in the melodies and the rhythmic changes of the guitar. I would assume the solos that are here are probably won by maybe each of them, but wonderful, wonderful solos. This feels good. This is a good day for music. Love the way that their voices rise. This is a beautiful swelling, a beautiful pot of folk. A beautiful way of bringing in different folks, different kinds of folks, putting them all together, and this is some wonderful music that you get here. Let's go ahead and talk about the lyrics, which I thought were really nice as well. Some walk out winners of those who've lost. Can it be said, at any price, this is the cost? Hard is perception, easier to blame. Is this the only life for everyone? Is it the same? Can I say one thing and just make one comment before we move forward? We've been listening to a decent amount of folk recently. And I think, specifically, folk writers have some of the best lyrics that I've personally read into and looked at. I think their writing really strikes a chord. Folk artists and hip-hop artists. Children laugh and... Y'all thought it was a joke, but I really think when it comes to lyrics and writing, folk and hip-hop, and I'm not talking radio hip-hop. Children laugh and run away while others look into the darkness of the day. Some streets are easy while some are cruel. Could these be reasons why man is life's greatest fool? So there he answers the question that, we are asked basically in the beginning. Who is or what is life's biggest fool? He says that it's man. Man is life's biggest fool. Now, why would he say that? Well, he says some, come out winners, some are lost. Hard is the perception, easier to blame. Is this the only life for everyone? Everyone, well, I shouldn't say everyone gets an equal chance, but everyone gets life. You're not necessarily born in equal standings, so to speak, or equal places, or equal positions. Some are definitely born without certain advantages, and some are born with certain advantages. But we all have a chance in life. Children laugh and run away, while others look into the darkness of the day. So I like that line because it's like children have this certain innocence, a certain naivety, in that they look at life as this like cornucopia of opportunity, while others look into the darkness of it all, while others stare into the void. There's a lot of comparisons here. Some streets are easy, some are cruel. Could these be the reasons why man is life's greatest fool? Do you believe when you're all alone, you held the key to your destiny gone? Do you believe deep in your soul that too much loneliness makes you grow old? I like how he's asking us questions. He's asking us questions to reflect upon ourselves and our own personal experiences. Maybe the answer is not going to be the same for everyone. Very reflective. Words can be empty, though filled with sound. God, I love that line. Stoned, numb, and drifting, hard to be profound. Formed out of pleasure, chiseled by pain. How succinct and poetic a way to describe the birth of a person. Formed out of pleasure, chiseled by pain. I just got some goosebumps. And then he ends, do you believe you held the key to your destiny gone? I like lyrics that make you think. This was great. This was really, really good. Like this first track a lot. Please let me know your thoughts. I would love to read them in the comments. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed the music, first and foremost. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. If you've watched to this point, thank you. If you watch to this point every day, it's a big thank you. If you watch to this point once and then you're out, you're never watching this guy again, thank you. Huge thank you for sticking with me for so long. Hope that you do come back tomorrow, though. And I'll see you then. Bye, guys.